Hello, friends, and welcome. I am Ananda Rose. Thank you for joining me today here on the channel. And for anybody who is watching on Light Language Messenger, you're very welcome here. I'm just trying to move the incense away from me as I navigate my new spot now. So excuse me for being distracted. So today, friends, I am here in the same house I live in, but I'm in another spot. I'm experimenting with different places that I can do these recordings in because I'm feeling like I need to go a little bit mobile with the recordings, and I'm just going to increase this light and see if this works better. Okay, that's all right. We're just going to go with the flow. I mean, those of you that watch the channel regularly, you know anything goes, right? And we've had times when stuff happens and you think, oh my goodness, Rose, how could that happen whilst the recording is going on? Like, going and feeding our birds or anything like that. Okay, I'm just trying to get to our audio to make sure that we're on the right mode, because right now we're not on musicians mode, and that's great, we're not. So I'm just going to leave that there, friends, and talk about today. Well, I've had a few changes happening in terms of technology, and so it's been quiet on the channel. And I think that's been really valuable for me because I feel like some of the stuff that happened with my technology was necessary for me to sit down and be quiet. Like I was in a position where I couldn't just watch a movie, or I couldn't just go and listen to YouTube upon YouTube messages about astrology, etc. I really had to, stop and pay attention to what I was doing or how I was spending my time. So in this time, I have been doing different things, as in, taking longer walks with the dog, going to places we didn't ordinarily frequent in terms of our walks, having different experiences. So I think everything is so awesome when you can see how the universe is rigged for your benefit, no matter how something might look negative, but suddenly one starts to see the positive things about it. Right. In this time, I really felt guided to go back and look at some of my oracle cards, pick up cards for myself, and get messages. And then I felt really I was getting some messages yesterday that I needed to share with all of you. So this week, I feel like what I have to do is I have to bring some messages through that is going to be, whilst I think they're for me, I think they could be for someone out there as well. And so I am doing that. Now I have got the messages. The message for today is coming from Unveiling the Golden Age by Izzy Ivy, that oracle card deck. And there's something really important about this one. It's a number 24 card in the book, but I've just realized I haven't done a clearing. So let's do a clearing, eh? Welcome, friends. Welcome to my space. The space that I am in right now is where I do my meditations on that end. And for whatever reason, I felt that I needed to do it here today. And I might obviously come back to this space again in this week and do one of my transmissions, but I'm loving it. And I'm just going to turn a little bit so we can, it can feel brighter and lighter. I'm sitting on a different chair as well, by the way. Here we go. Take a moment to breathe. Clearing you. Clearing you, clearing me. It's the feet firmly planted on the ground. Take a moment to breathe. Heya heya hua hua na te far bahai na tu rametse na tu. Ja, gaan we over na heya hua hua hua. Just clearing us with some selenite. Te beka tu franachai tu franachai. Beker ma goed mai na tu franachai tu. Nzara bu tu franachai tu matse na tu ate ato. Okay, Kimbatsura Maketo. Take a moment. Let's breathe. Let's breathe 3 times together. Something so beautiful in the breathing, in that moment, in that space. Yeah. Excuse me for the noise in the background if you can hear it. So, friends, today our message, as I said, comes from Unveiling the Golden Age Visionary Tarot Experience, not Oracle. I said Oracle before, Tarot Experience. This is the card. Right, got to show you the card. I am currently recording on my iPhone. Hence the, it feels kind of, the screen is small, and usually I have a screen probably 25 times bigger than that. So it's new for me. So here we go. Look at the card again. It's a number 24, which is a 6. And I just felt that this was a very apt card. So 24 is 6 in numerology. Looking at the card, there seems to be the wings of a dragonfly. Look at it. It's got a heart at the top. Diamond, a kind of crystal heart. Some beautiful colors. There's some really beautiful colors in this. And it just so reminds me that also certain points of it look like chakra points, right? The card is called Forward Motion. Are you ready for forward motion? I'm ready for forward motion. So, and it comes from the suit called the 3 of Light codes. And this is what it says. Forward motion, 3 of Light codes, anchoring light. You are moving in the right direction and your momentum is strong. Do not let setbacks derail you. Stay true to your course and permit yourself to dream even bigger. It's a card I've needed for a long time, reassurances. And I felt so much that when I opened the book, there was a card in here that had been put in here months ago because I haven't used it for quite some time. And when I shuffled, that card was at the bottom of the deck, and when I shuffled again, it flew out. And I thought, well, that's the card, right? So this is a message for me, but it's also for all of you that catch this whenever you catch it, right? Whatever time it is, you're going to catch it. If you read this, I'll start again. If you receive this card in a reading, it signifies that your plans are well on their way. You are moving forward with good momentum and considering ways to expand, streamline, or further maximize the potential surrounding you. There is steady progress, and you are now at a stage where you can open your wings wider and access a higher perspective. You can see potential challenges or changes on the horizon and have enough spaciousness to prepare ahead of time if you need to. There is the possibility of travel, especially over a body of water. If it could be a time for adventure, inner or outer, this will be exciting and stretch you out of your comfort zone. There are more opportunities to come from this place. The message is to learn new skills along the way and dream big. But it's also important to stay on your flight path. As with any endeavor in life, you may sometimes encounter setbacks, which are natural on the path to success. But pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and do what you can to keep moving forward. Also, find practices that help you to maintain high spirits and some perspective. You will learn to navigate these challenges more quickly if you realize they are part of the process. Having tools you can implement for more efficiency will guide you through, like always adding an extra buffer. Well, like always adding in extra buffer times for due dates, for instance. Find little things you can do to ensure more ease and flow. With this steady momentum and foresight available to you, it is time to dream even bigger. Your vision for journeying, this is a title here. It says, light streams through you. Let's do it together. Let's imagine it. Right. Light streams through us. Our bodies feel weightless. We become a luminescent celestial dragonfly. You fly. I'm changing it to you now. You fly and swoop and dart through the air in seamless motion. The cool air feels like silk. Sacred codes emanate from your being, shimmering out the reality you choose to create. Oh my gosh, isn't it beautiful? They attract magical possibilities that align you to even greater things. Your iridescent presence glows in the minds of those who are aligned with you. You courageously light up the sky. In doing so, you inspire others to light up their own skies in the ways they dream to light up the skies. As you fly, your heart leads the way. Your multiple layers of wings give you momentum in different situations, allowing you to adapt to changing air pressure and weather patterns. You are filled with expansiveness and feelings of limitlessness. You fly higher and higher, accessing the brightest light of the multidimensional central sun. It powers you up in readiness for the next stage of this exciting journey. I have to say namaste to Izzy Ivy. What beautiful inspiration. What beautiful inspiration. That part, visioning your journey, I did not read that before today, before right now. I read the original meaning of it, the first part, when I got the cards, but I did not do that for us before right now. Friends, thank you so much. I hope you are encouraged by that. I feel like it's important for us to remember to hold on to our dreams. It's important for us to remember that we are not forgotten. It is important for us to remember that we have a team of light that is constantly looking after us. And, you know, I was in such a receptive, appreciating mode on Friday morning, a few days ago, before recording this. I woke up in the morning and things were happening around me, but I just felt so appreciative for the team of light. Because all of you that watch the channel regularly, you know, I've said I've trashed my team of light sometimes. I've been really annoyed with them because I felt that they won't do things when I want them to do it, or it's taking too long, or how many more times do we do this? Go around the same mountain. But you know, I think what it is simply is that we think we're ready for things and we're not. They know that. And by not responding, by not moving in that way that we would like them to move in, they are asking us to pay attention. They are drawing our attention to, this is not for you. There is something different. There is something better than you think. So I'm just going to do a light language for us now, just for us to bring in those codes, eh? For us to process the codes, those beautiful codes they're talking about. I want to just read it again, this part that really spoke to me. Find practices that help you to maintain high spirits and some perspective. Sometimes we have gone through things in this lifetime where it's been so challenging. You know that. You know that. It's beyond challenging. You know, I've recently had to just give it all up and say, you know what, I'm just going to acknowledge and say and accept that this is my circumstance. And if somebody asks me, I'm going to get over that being embarrassed about it, and I'm just going to be me. And I'm just going to say, well, no, I can't do that because you know what? This is what's happening. And just, well, that's your reality. If that's your reality, that is it. If that's what you have to answer, then answer it. Yeah. So let's take a deep breath. Feet firmly planted on the ground. I haven't put musicians mode on yet. Let's do that. Take a deep breath, beloveds. Another deep breath, beloveds. One more. Why am I showing you this pose? This moment, as you look at this pose, try to do it yourself. I think your fingers have to be a little bit more curled when you do that. Look through it. Picture somebody you love. Picture somebody that you're wishing wonderful things for. And if it's picturing yourself, then do it. Take 2 more breaths. Close your eyes. Ewa, wewa, ewa, nawe, nawe, korona, ewa. Ewa, nawe, aya, mora, natsu, racha, natsu, yara, namacha, yenu, rada, hikuroshta, inatuam. Era maha, mahitsoram. Take a deep breath, beloveds. And as you come back, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Esalachato. Esalachato for laira chutsuran matsur lachai, for nachalu chulamachatur nachai. Trust yourself. Know yourself. You are amazing. Kiese kara sacheto taranachilistike. Alusafai. Ira bachato rahetsara machure nataitur nachai tutur nachai tefer nachai tefer nachai tefer nachai. Namaste, beautiful ones. I'll catch you next time. Take care.